Hello there and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about what to do if you are new to Modern Strike Online. Let me start by saying that this is the best shooting game out there. In my personal opinion, I think it is, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why. Now, what you see in front of your screen right now is a tutorial. As soon as you get started into the game, this is the screen that's going to come up. We're going to talk about how to start in this game. I'm going to give my advice on how to start this game all the way into level 10, and then I'll follow up with even more guidance on how to get all the way up to level 30. I'll make another video about how to get from level 30 to 70, but this one is just to start. You're going to get this stuff for free in front of your screen right now, and I'm going to explain to you on what I think you should do. Follow the on-screen prompts right away. It's going to tell you what to do. It's going to give you a couple commands on how to get the game started. You're going to start with the sniper rifle, the scout. That is going to be a good one that will keep it going for a bit. You're going to go into the gadgets, and it's going to ask you to purchase this accessory, the Vertex, which is going to be the best for the sight so you can see long distance. It is a sniper rifle after all. It is going to prompt you to go straight into battle. Now, I'm going to speed the battle a little bit just so that, you know, this video doesn't take forever. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. That is not your actual running speed. You're going to use your aim options. The controls are also on the right hand side. Mine are shaded off a little bit because I didn't want to block the screen and I really want to be able to show you what I'm doing. I'm going to recommend you always shoot for the head. Now, you saw those things on the ground. Every time you kill an enemy, it drops things on the ground. Pick it up. Some of those restore your health, some of those restore your armor, and some of them will give you grenades and ammunition for your weapon. Now, whenever you shoot the enemy, you're going to want, this is a sniper rifle, a bolt action sniper rifle. What that means is it shoots, then it unshoots, and then you have to use the scope again in order to be able to shoot the enemy. Next, you kind of see who wins. It shows the top 3 players, and then it follows up by showing your metrics for the game. This has been my favorite shooting game for quite some time. So let's get into the main screen. As you come back, once you're done with the gameplay, you're going to be required to purchase these skills. These skills are going to help you immensely. You have a certain amount of gold and a certain amount of credits for you. You can see right there, this one costs 5,000 and it's going to increase your overall damage on every single weapon by that amount. Now, you're going to see on the mail option as well, or the notifications right there, you're going to receive some compensation for some things. Make sure you collect those. I leveled up after this match, so I'm on level 2 now, and you get some free items. So also going to get this really cool, it's called a skill. You get a certain amount of kills, you're going to be filling up that bar. Once it gets full, it launches a stalker missile. Now it can kill a bunch of enemies at once, or if the enemy's running, it chases them. Thus the name stalker drone. It chases the enemies so that you can kill them. You're also going to get from time to time some notifications with some stuff in there. Make sure you come in here and you collect those things. It'll really help you out in the game, especially as you're starting. Everything will be useful. This is going to be the main screen. It changes, of course, in every single update. Now, the very first thing we're going to talk about is changing your name. You have a default name right there that you can have. Well, you're going to go into here, follow the prompts right there. You can change your name. The first time you change your name, it will be free. Anytime after that, it will cost you gold. So make sure you choose the name wisely. The first change is free. Now, of course, I have different accounts that I use. I'm going to go with my nickname, which is Zodiac. That's the name I use in my other accounts, so of course I'm going to use it here. And again, the first one is free, so change your name to whatever you want. You can change the color. I don't suggest you do that right away. It's going to cost you gold. Don't do it. You're at the beginning stages where you're trying to get, you know, save up for some good stuff, so don't spend on it. Leave it the way it is. It's not that important, you know. It really isn't. Now, I'm going to recommend that you join a clan, and there's a purpose for that. You can go into the clan leaderboard, and you can see the ones who qualify. If it shows a red on the right-hand side, like you can see there, that means the clan is full. But on those kind of orange ones with the plus sign, that means you can request to enter the clan, and one of the moderators will accept you into their clan. Choose one of the top ones. It's really going to help you out. In this case, I received an invitation from a friend from this clan server, so I'm going to accept that invitation from him. If you know somebody, just request them the same way they invite you. Once you're into the clan, you're going to have these options here. Go into the clan skills option. And this is why I tell you join a clan. You have all these skills right there. You can see the description on the right hand side, plus 1 grenade from each clan member. You get all these skills, and I'm going to cruise through these skills. You're going to get all these skills automatically by being in the clan. Look at that, plus 10 health points. Really going to help you out. Plus 3% to all weapon damage. Of course, it's going to help you out. So it is imperative that you do join a clan that has hopefully all the skills open. If not, you can go in there. Once you join the clan, you can go into clan skills and see how many skills are open. If they have them all, great. You're going to be so much more powerful, and you're going to enjoy the game a lot more because it's going to become easier for you now that you have these skills. And again, these skills, I mean, look at this one, for example, plus 35% credits from each clan member. So you get plus 35% credits just for being in this clan. So make sure you choose a clan. Choose a clan wisely. It's up to you. You can talk to people in the clan chat as well, so you can get to know them. But it is important that you do join a clan for these reasons. So let's move on to the next thing, because this is only going to get more exciting. All right, now we can get into the logistics of the game. So very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to all events on the right hand side. Sure you click on all events. If you click on the top one, it won't get you there, and you're going to get a special gift right away. So make sure you get into this gift. You're going to get this character, you're going to get some masks, you're going to get some good stuff in there. So claim that, immediately obtain that gift. This stuff is going to help you, and it'll be a good start for you. We're going to be spending some of that. So now, next thing I have for you, up on the top we have VIP. If you purchase the VIP, and you can see the benefits that it's going to give you on the right hand side, this is going to give you plus 300% gold on everything, on every match, everything, plus 150% keys. You're going to obtain keys at the end of each battle, especially if you're playing adrenaline mode, which I recommend that you do once you unlock it. Battle pass 150%. You'll unlock the battle pass, and I'll show you that in a bit. 150% faster. You're also going to get 150% more credits. You can see in the top I have 7,680 you have used for it throughout the game, and you're going to get experience 150% more. The experience is going to allow you to level up faster, thus getting into a higher level and getting more equipment that you're going to be able to unlock as you get higher levels. So if you can purchase it, purchase it if it is within your means. If you cannot purchase it, don't worry about it. It is not mandatory. You can play the game without it. It'll be just fine. You'll just think of it as this giving you 2 times more than what you originally get, which it's not a big deal if you don't want to spend it. But I have it, so you're going to see me, be able to skip some of the items. So next thing you're going to see is, now that I've claimed that gift, you have a calendar. You're going to open this calendar every single day. You're going to get something new, and you can see that as I'm clicking through it, right? I mean, look at this. You're going to get this weapon on day 7. So now you have to be level 16, as you can see right there, in order to use this weapon, but you can wait. So make sure you come in here and you claim everything. Now, if you have the VIP, you're going to see on the right, it'll give you an option to multiply it. Make sure you watch the ad. It's going to require you to watch an ad, but you're going to get 2 times. For example, once we go on day number 3, rather than getting those 30, you're going to get 60. Make sure you watch every single ad. It's really going to help you out in this game. You have the smuggling cases right here. Every single day, you're going to have that free option. Make sure you click on that free option, and you'll be able to spin something inside the smuggling case. Now, you have to watch an ad, but because I have the VIP, I do not have to watch the ad, which is better for you as I'm making this video. You don't want to sit there 30 seconds watching an ad while I'm making this video. So make sure that you go in here. Let me look at that right away. I have a new armor vest, which we will get to in a minute or two, but I have this vest now that I can use. Amazing, right? Now, it's really going to help you out that you come in here and you open especially those free ones. As you get higher level, you're going to want to start with this one. Now, remember, each game gives you a certain amount of keys, so you accumulate those keys. Right now I have 730, so I could essentially spin this a couple times, but I'm not going to do that for this video. But you can see all the stuff you're going to get right there. Once you're higher than level 20, then you're going to want to move into the one on the right, which will give you even better stuff for higher level players, right? Like you can see this one, for example, this is for level 31. This one's for level 31 as well. You want to move in there and get that stuff. Also, every single day, you're going to get a free gift. So make sure you get that gift. Look at that, 100 keys immediately, just like that. Easy work, right? So make sure you get that. Also, you have an advertisement reward. Watch the advertisement reward every single time. It depends on what you want. You can get some gold. You can get some weapon upgrade points. You're going to use those in order to upgrade your guns, or you can use your armor upgrade points. You're going to use this to upgrade your armor, such as your vest, your boots, your helmet, your gloves. So depends on what you want. I'm going to use the armor. I think it'll be helpful. Armor is important in order to live longer. You also have all these different lotteries. You're going to obtain different pieces for the lotteries. Let's go on the current one, which is a shining green dragon. Now I have 0, but once you get 500 of these, you're going to be able to spin, and each one of these have a chance that you're going to get. You can see the drop rate of 19% right there. You're going to get some armor points. You can get some weapon points. This is the best shotgun in the game right now, and you can get it for free by just playing. So this game is free to win. You really can accomplish everything by playing, and just that's that if you're the individual that does not want to spend money in the game. But if you do want to spend some money on it, go ahead, you could. You'll get to everything twice as fast, if not more than twice as fast, but you don't have to if you don't want to. That's the unique thing about this game. It is the best shooting game out there. I say it again, it is the best shooting game out there. Now that we've gone through that, I want to show you the battle pass, and you can see right there. Now, what this does is you're going to see a lock in each one of these items. You can see right there, and it's got the word premium on top of it. You have to purchase the battle pass. You can see, and once you click right there, you can buy the premium for $6.49. Now it depends on where you're from, but that's USD, of course. Or you can get a little bit advancement on the battle pass. You'll get 9 additional phases, and you'll get ahead for that price right there. Now, you don't have to buy it if you don't want to, although you will have some good weapons, especially now that you're starting this game. You're going to get some good stuff in there, so I suggest you do, but you don't have to. You're going to get the free stuff, though. As you continue through your gameplays, you're going to see that at the end of the gameplay, you get some phases for the battle pass. You're going to get some free stuff. If it's labeled as free, you're going to be obtaining it. Look at that. You're going to get some free boots in there. Everything that says premium, again, you have to buy it. Otherwise, the other stuff you get for free. But make sure you're going in there into your battle pass and you're getting through that stuff. Now, let's talk about the weapons, because that's important. We're going to start with use this weapons all the way into level 10. You have this unique sniper rifle, which is really good. Let me go back here, and I'm going to use it because I want to put it on the very front. This is a good weapon, but this sniper rifle is going to be the good one. Oops, let me go back. I went too far. I guess first to have it. I'm used to playing in a higher level account. So I'm going to equip it so that I can have it as my primary weapon. Now, I did get some free upgrade points, right? You're going to click on upgrade. Now, you're going to use this weapon all the way until level 10. Do not spend on any other weapon. I'm telling you right now, follow my suggestion. In a minute or two, we'll talk about what you're going to use until level 30. But use this one until level 10. So you're going to upgrade it, and we're going to upgrade focusing in on the damage. We have a total of 15, so let's put 8 of them into here, and then we'll put the 7 in fire rate. The reason for that is because these are the most important. These 2 categories are the most important, so we're going to do that. Actually, on second thought, let's put some in headshot damage, because we should be shooting for the head anyway. So you're going to want to shoot for the head every single time. You can see the damage is 195, but on the headshot damage is a lot higher, so we're going to leave it at that, and I'm going to put the rest in fire rate because I want to increase the rate of fire. This is the amount of bullets that you're shooting, or rounds per minute. So we're going to spend the 15 on this weapon because this is going to be a good weapon, and it's going to last you all the way into level 10. So follow this advice, and you're going to be able to save. I want you to save your gold. Do not spend your gold. You can get some gadgets. Yes, you can, but don't do it. Some of them are worth credits, and some of them are worth gold. But I'm going to recommend that for now, at least for now, do not spend any of your gold. Do not spend any of your credits. Leave everything the way it is. We're going to use that weapon because as you get higher and higher level, you're going to wish you didn't spend the gold on the weapon that's not going to last you forever. This weapon will not last you forever. So leave it at that. When it comes to the helmet, immediately, you're going to get this free one, and I'm going to equip it. This is the one I'm going to want to use. Now, we only have 15 armor points to upgrade. And those armor points are used for the helmet, the gloves, the vest, and the boots. So don't spend any of it here. We're going to use that helmet. You are too low of a level. You need to be at least level 7 to get these gloves. And then you're going to get them for free once you get to level 7. For now, don't worry about it. We're going to leave it. Once you get to level 7, equip these gloves, but do not upgrade them, okay? Do not. We're going to want to save those upgrade points for better equipment. You're going to get this free armor. We're going to equip it. And then we're going to upgrade. We're going to spend the 16 points on it. The reason why we're upgrading this one and not the helmet is because this one's actually going to increase you a lot more. If we were to go on the helmet, it only increases you 1 point of armor. This one's going to increase you a lot more. We're going to focus on the armor because we want to really survive. Survival. We want to be able to survive and die as least as possible. So we're going to focusing in on upgrading the armor, and then we're going to stop right there. That should be good enough. I think we're actually, you know what? Let's go one more. There we go. Now we're going to max it out. If you still have points, I'm going to suggest that you use it on the headshot protection. Let's protect our head, right? You could use it on the other ones, but I don't want you to, and I want you to stop after you spend your 15. If you're getting more upgrade points, and you will throughout the game, do not spend them. Stop here. Now, this is a good enough vest that's going to last us all the way into level 10. So we're going to leave it at that. Remember that we're going to get this one, right? I already unlocked it, so we're going to get that one in level 10. But for now, we're going to leave it. You're not high enough level to put on some boots yet. Once you get to level 4, you can equip these boots. But remember, do not upgrade them. Now, you're going to be tempted here. You have some really good looking characters, and you will be tempted to buy characters. Don't do it. At least not yet. Right now, all that matters is that you kill. Now, if you really like, remember we got this one for free. You could equip that one. It's up to you. And then if you buy something in the game, you just have to spend at least $1. You're going to get this one for free. But if you're not spending it, if you're spending, this is a good one. You're going to have it for free. Use that one. But if not, and if you like this one, you can use this guy. Now, when we have our helmet, he's going to look like this. Completely up to you. But you will be tempted. And I'm telling you right now, do not. Unless you're spending money in the game, then go ahead. But if you're not, do not spend any of your gold. It is not worth it. Once you get to a higher level and you're getting an abundance of gold, then yes, you can kill in style and use any of these characters. If you're female, this one looks pretty good. You can use her. She looks good. But for now, do not spend anything on it. Now, we're ready to go all the way into level 10. This is going to suit you all the way into level 10. So keep this. And then once we get to level 10, we can talk about switching different equipment. Now, remember as well that we do have this ability on the left hand side. We have a combat skill, and remember that we got this one for free earlier. You're going to want to equip it because this is going to be a good one. It's really going to help you out so you can kill your enemies, especially if they're all crowded in a bunch, and it kills everybody with one hit, so you can use that one. You might be tempted to spend on these as well. Don't do it. Once you get to level 5, you can buy this one. Well, don't do it. It is not time yet. It is not time. Okay, make sure you save your gold, save everything. Unless you are the individual that is spending money, then go ahead. You can start to get these. Those are amazing. But if you are spending money, this one will be good. This is the best one, honestly. And it's inside the season battle pass. This is the best one that you could use. And the extra armor will give you an additional layer of armor that will protect you a lot. So if you are spending some money into this game, you could go with either one of those. So that's good. Now, you also have grenades. Do not spend your credits. We're going to want to keep those credits for those skills. Right, we talked about it earlier, so do not spend your credits yet. Leave them. You're gonna have these grenades. You can use them. You can honestly kill everybody with almost every single time with a headshot with that sniper rifle that we talked about. So you probably won't even need grenades, but do not spend them. Okay, do not. And then we also have the regenerator, which you have for free. And then these guys cost money. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, it sounds tempting. Reduces damage of 50% for 20 seconds. Very tempting. Increases your damage by 25% for 20 seconds. Very tempting. But it is not time yet. We can do this a little bit further into the game. For now, we're talking about just saving and investing and not investing in anything up until we get to a good weapon. We have good equipment. We have a good amount of skills. Then you can start investing in these additional items. Another thing that you're going to look at on the top left hand side, you see the word tasks. We're going to click on that. You're going to want to complete these tasks every single time, especially these orders. They're going to give you 100 gold. And then look at that. It has a reward of 5 weapon upgrade points. You're going to want to do those every single time you can. Complete those. You also have your daily challenges. You're going to complete these. You win one time. You win the stuff right there. Now, because I have the VIP, I get the VIP section right there. If you do not remember, it's double or 150% more. And then if you do not, you're going to get the reward on the left hand side. That's kind of grayed out for me right now. Complete that every single time. Look at this and complete this mission so you get some good stuff in there. Now, you have some contracts that you're going to want to open. Yes, these cost credits, and I told you don't spend credits. Well, now you do want to. For this, you do. You're going to want to unlock these. These are pretty easy. Now, what you can do is you can just unlock one and leave it at that. You're only allowed to unlock one, or you can see in the bottom right, it says buy a contract slot. Click on that. We're going to spend it on it, and I'm going to unlock another one because I want to be able to do this. Now, I'm not high enough level to win deathmatch just yet, so I'm not going to be able to complete that one. But what I can do is I can do this one and do that. Now, this is the only thing I'm going to tell you to spend your gold on. And the reason for that is because we're going to be winning all these additional stuff. I can't buy another contract slot just yet. I need an additional 295 gold. But then I can buy that contract slot, and I suggest you do. You can do that, or you don't have to if you don't want to, but you're just going to have to complete one contract at a time. As soon as you're done, you can come in here, claim the reward, and then open up a new slot if you're going to be playing a lot. If you're not going to be playing a lot, then you're going to want to, because you can't, if you leave this hanging, right, you can see right there the number of time that you have. For example, you have 59 minutes and 6 seconds to kill 15 players, right? If you're going to be able to do that probably in a few matches, that's okay. And then earn 5,000 gold. If you don't have VIP, that could take a little bit longer. So you have 12 hours to complete it. But if you stop playing and you don't finish the contract resets, and the credits you spent on that contract, they're done. You're not getting refunded for that. You spend it. So make sure you complete this contract. This will really help you in the game. fast forward, we are now level 10. Now we can start spending some of our resources, right? That's what I suggested to you. I hope you did. As I said, this is what I got so far. You can see on the top right, 19,424 credits, and I got 3,305 gold. Now this is without purchasing anything. Now granted, I did have the VIP, so this is where I got. If you did not have the VIP, you might have slightly less. Now let's go into all events, and let's go into the smuggling cases, and we're going to want to open some keys. Now let's go in the common case because you're only level 10, and because of I have 1,615 keys. That's what I was able to obtain all the way into this level without spending anything. So let's open the 900 one, and let's hope that we get some good stuff in here that we can equip. That's what you're gonna want to do. Don't spend any of your gold just yet, right? At least not on weapons. We're gonna want to use everything that we get for free. So some good stuff in there. I was hoping that I was to get a weapon. Now if you get the same thing more than once, so you can see right there, it turns into gold, like you saw what happened with the vest, right? So you're gonna get some gold. Now I have a good amount of gold. I got 10 shards of this weapon, which is a good one, but it's only 10 shards. So let's keep spinning, and hopefully I get something better. I hope you do as well. Some mines. I'm hoping for a weapon. That's what I'm really hoping for, because that'll really boost us up and help us get a lot farther. That's what we really need right now. Let's go, please, weapon. Gold is good. Gold is good, but what we're trying to get is a weapon. I hope that you get lucky and you get a weapon. If you're not lucky, like I'm not getting pretty lucky right now. Just kidding. This is good stuff though. At least we'll be able to save this up for once we get something good. Gold is good, but last chance. Let's fingers crossed. We didn't get lucky. So it's okay. We can work with what we have. So I was able to get some gold. Now I have 5,505 gold. Not the best. Now we did get some stuff for the season lottery. You should be able to have at least one spin. So let's spin it, and let's hope that we get something good. Let's make it something good. 100 upgrade points, not too bad. I have 364. You need 1,000 for the next spin, so we're just gonna keep on waiting. Now I hope that you were in here and you were opening everything up as you got into this level, just like I suggested. So let's go into equipment now. Let's start with the helmet. By now you should have gotten this helmet for free, so we're gonna equip it. Do not spend anything on it just yet, right? This is what I'm gonna suggest. You should have gotten this one for free as well, but this one will be a little bit better, so we're gonna go with that. When it comes to the gloves, we're gonna stay with these gloves for now. Once you get to level 15, you're gonna equip this. Once you get to level 21, you're gonna equip this. Once you get to level 27, you're gonna equip this, and you're gonna start investing in this one. If you have not got anything better than this, right, like I mean, if you spun and you got something better, equip those 100%. If they're above these, like the sniper, these elites, or any of those. But if you're below level 27 anyway, you're gonna want to use these. These are the ones you're gonna want to invest on. When it comes to the jacket, yes, I got this one, which is great. We're going to keep it. Now once you get to level 20, you're gonna want to use this one and upgrade this one. Upgrade it. But for now, we're gonna use this one, and we're gonna upgrade it only on the armor side. Nothing else. We're just gonna increase the armor, try to get a little bit better. You don't want to spend too much points. If you see, like, because this is all based on luck, right? So if you see like you're constantly failing over and over again and you're just wasting points, don't do that. But I'm gonna suggest that we upgrade just this, nothing else. We're gonna leave it all the way up until hopefully we get all the way to the max with the number of points we have. If you see you're failing too much, then you should probably stop. But all right, we're gonna leave it there, and we're gonna leave the store trooper in level 8. Don't spend anything else. Now you are gonna get some boots later on. By now you should have gotten these ones for free. Once you get to level 12, you're gonna get these for free. Once you get to level 17, you can unlock those, but don't. We're gonna want to keep the way we are. Hopefully by then you're spinning some good stuff and you get to these, then you're gonna want to use these. So use those if you get to them, and you can start to upgrade these. Just do just the armor. That's what I'm gonna suggest. Leave them for better ones. You don't want to go into every single category. Same thing with the vest, right? Up until you get to a good one. This is a really good one that you, once you get to this one, then yes, you do all the categories. But for now, just do the armor. And once you get to good enough boots, like the sniper boots, these will be good ones for you to start upgrading all the way up into the max. The characters, stay with this one. I don't suggest you spend anything else. Now you are going to get some free ones. I know that's level 175, but let's keep going over here. You are going to get some free ones as you start to level up. So you get this one at level 38, this one at level 58, 68. You get this one at 17, which is, he's all right. It's not too bad, but with the helmet, you know, not too bad. And you're gonna get this woman Scott. If you're a female, you get your first female character for free at level 48. If you want to use a female, that one's 155, but don't spend on any of those. That's my suggestion. And when it comes to the helmets, right, because we need to talk about that, you're gonna get this one for free at level 19. Equip this one, upgrade just the armor, nothing else, okay? Don't equip nothing else, just that. And then the ones you want to spend actual points on is from this one all the way into the right. This is where you're gonna want to spend every single category. Once you get to this one, and if you get some free ones, that'll be cool, but where to go? Once you get to this one, you can invest into the armor and the headshot protection. I think that would be good. And then you don't want to spend every single category until you get, like, this is a good one to have. So if you get, once you get to level 30, you're gonna get this one for free. This one, yes, upgrade every single category, and that'll be great for moving on forward. That's gonna be my suggestion. Now, when it comes to the weapons, we didn't get a free weapon, so that's okay. This is what I'm gonna suggest if you don't get a free weapon. Now, if you got super lucky and you got this one for free in the chest, so keep spinning and you get this one, use this weapon. This will be amazing for you. If you do not get this one, here's my suggestion for you. You have all these different categories of weapons. They're good, but this is the one you're gonna want to wait. So keep upgrading until you get to this one. Save all your gold. Now, don't spend any of gold on your gadgets, right? Remember I talked to you about that, right? You have gadgets that you can spend. I haven't unlocked it yet. This is gonna cost gold. Don't do it. Don't do it just yet. Upgrade this. If you get this weapon, once you get to here, buy the weapon, right? That's the only thing you're gonna spend on. And then upgrade the categories of damage and fire rate. Nothing else. Do not spend on any weapon on the gadgets up until you get to level 30. Once you get to level 30, you're gonna have some decent weapons that you can use. Any of these weapons above level 30, you can start to, you know, invest in it. But my next video is coming out. Make sure this is just up to level 30. I'll make the next video from level 30 to 70 on what you should use. Now, if you are that person, and I save the best for last. If you are that person that does want to spend money into this game, you are gonna buy some of these gold packs, right? You're buying some of these gold packs, or you're buying some keys, or you're gonna buy some stuff for the lottery. Then go ahead. Just keep in mind that for at least for now, you're in level 10. You won't be able to use some of the stuff until you get to a higher level. But if you're that person that says, yeah, I'm pay to win, I don't care, I just want to spend some money, I don't want to be waiting and everything, then this is a good one that you could use. I'm going to suggest. Matter of fact, this one will be an even better one, the DSR one. Spending that, you could buy gold, but buy this one. This will be a good one for you to invest, and you can spend a lot. You can kill a lot with this one, honestly. Now, yes, you could use some shotguns, but honestly, the thing about the shotguns is they're good for short range. So if you're in a big map or the person's very far away, you're not going to inflict very much damage. So I recommend that you start with sniper rifles, because as you saw me using in the first video, in the first video I made, you can kill them up close, you can kill them far away. The sniper rifle is good at every single distance. So I suggest you do that. If you're going to spend some money, spend it on this one, the DSR1. This will be a good one for you to spend. I suggest you upgrade it to plus 40. I don't suggest you buy, if you are going to buy gadgets, only buy one. I'm going to suggest that you buy the Vertex. This would be the best one to buy. You don't need to buy the other ones because you're such a low level, and you're going to upgrade, especially if you're spending money, you're going to increase level so quickly that this weapon will become obsolete for you. Then you'll start to get into even better sniper rifles. That's my suggestion to you, that you start. Some people start with pistols. Again, this one will be a phenomenal pistol. I hope you get it for free. If you do, you'll be so lucky. This one will be good all the way until level 35, maybe level 40. You'll still be able to kill some people. So if you get lucky enough, get this one, get it to plus 40. That's my suggestion to you up until level 10. Now, I'm sorry, all the way from level 10 all the way to level 30. Next video is coming out. It's going to be from players level 30 all the way into level 70. Make sure you stay tuned for that video. Now, one thing that I want to talk to you about, the last part, is the skills. Okay, these skills are going to be important. They do cost a lot of credits, but this is where you want to spend some of your gold on and some of your credits on. For example, this one's going to increase for 5 points. That's okay. This one increases by 5,000. This one is a good one that you do want to spend your gold on at this point. We're going to buy it. We're going to spend 150 gold. The next one is 300 gold as suggested as well. We're going to go increasing our fire rate from 3 to 5%. So that's going to be very important. We're going to stay there. Now, you could spend the other ones as well. We're going to do that. We're going to spend the other 500 in there. Now we reach to the max level. You're going to get some running speed, which is important. If it's really important to you, if you're playing with the sniper rifle, then the speed might not be so important to you. So I suggest you leave it at that. And when we come to the sniper rifles, you have specific ones that are going to be good for you. That one increases the zoom state, which is pretty good. This one is going to increase the reload speed, only 5,000. So pick as you wish for these. Yeah, if you're going to be using the sniper rifle, of course. If you're not, then don't. But there are some good ones in here. The best ones are going to be in the comment. And once you start earning enough, once you're probably by level 20, you're going to want to invest in these. That decreases the incoming damage by 3%. That's very important. And you're going to see all these other ones right here as well that are going to be good. Now, the ones that are super important that you really want to focusing on is like this one. This one decreases incoming damage by 1%. We're going to unlock that one. The next one is at level 20. Let's reduce that because it's going to decrease incoming damage by every single weapon. You saw me show you right earlier. This one decreases the incoming damage by shotguns. This one by assault rifles. This one by machine guns. This one that I just showed you decreases from every single weapon. So make sure you get that one. That one's the most important. And then you have these ones as well that are really going to help you out. Like this one decreases incoming damage by 10%. That's really going to help you out. And then you have the combat skills. I don't suggest you spend your gold on this just yet. Right, by now you should have gone to turret. By the way, you want to use the turret. Now here, this one increases the combat skill defect duration by 5%. Don't spend it just yet. We'll probably want to do that up after level 30. Then it'll be important for you to do that. For now, it's not, because you know it's very, very strong. And if you face this turret by now, it is very strong. Or if you used it, which I hope you have been using it by now, and if you haven't, start using it, because this one kills the enemy so quickly. Right, and it even comes in handy that you stand behind, place the turret in a place where you see the traffic or you see people coming by. Stand behind the turret, and you can the turret will absorb some of the damage, and it'll be like double damage. The turret shoots at the enemy, you shoot at the enemy at the same time. It'll die very quickly. You should have gotten it by now. If you haven't equipped it, go to your equipment and then equip it. You do have the stalker drone as well, but you can equip this one. If it's important that you have both because you want to use both, you do have an extra slot right here that you could use. Set it up the way you want, and then in here you can put the stalker drone, and in between the game, as you die or you respawn, you can switch between your kits. It's not important that you buy another one yet, so don't spend the gold on it. Right, you don't have a bunch of weapons by now that you should be using. Honestly, I suggest you just stick with the scout. That's going to be the best one, especially if you're shooting them in the head. By now you've already encountered some good players, some real players. By now you're going to start encountering. It's going to take 3 to 5 shots to shoot them in the head, so it's going to be a little bit longer. You might suffer, but believe me, it's worth it. Suffer for a little bit so you can get into your end game and you can get some real good weapons. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was educational for you. I hope it helps you out. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe before you leave. Drop us a like. Hit the notification bell, because we have coming out the video of level 30 all the way into 70. And that one will be very educational for you, especially if you're between the level. And then after that, we'll be making a video from level 70 all the way into level 150. And then we'll finalize it with level 150 all the way to level 200. We'll get the series going. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you in the next one.